Namaste, my beautiful souls. Today's reading is about career, and I will try to answer questions like should I change my career, advance my career? Am I in the right career choice? Or do I need to get additional training, maybe completely change my line of work? I want to look into that because we are living in such times that you see the energies, the Schumann frequencies being constantly rising. When you don't feel the true calling, the true fulfillment, the opportunity for your creativity, for unique, using unique qualities and shine of your soul, then it's not making you happy. So I will take 5 cards, and please choose one card out of 5, and I will try to answer all this question. Am I in the right place in my work, or should I change it? Should I look for something else? Whatever advices the cards are gonna give you, I will tell you that. So they are reading about your career. I will try to cover as much as I can, and this is going to be card number 1. Let's take the card number 2, the card number 3. Okay, the card number 4, and the card number 5. And we will look into that. If I need clarification, I will get additional cards, but usually the best way to look into such questions is one card, because them to get very specific answer. So let us go straight to it and see the answer. So number 1 is the death card. Obviously, not even question additional questions are needed. We will look into another card, but first I'm going to tell you what this means in career. Definitely, the situation in your career right now, it feels like nothing is happening. It's a crisis in your career life, in your work life. It's a very big crisis. Perspectives are non growing, non things are not moving. If you try to apply some ideas, they are not being taken into consideration. If it's about your private business, unfortunately, again, you are facing the dead end. You probably are staying still there because of maybe it gives you the peace of mind, but the thing is that financially this is also a very negative card. So you ask yourself this question very often: why the hell am I still doing this? Why the hell am I staying in this place? And you might give yourself excuses like, well, it pays my bills, it's better than nothing. Unfortunately, where you are right now, it leads you nowhere. It leads you absolutely nowhere. So, of course, the big advice here, please simply end it, because death card has this expression which comes with it: this horse is already dead. So stop sprinkling this horse with the holy water. Stop trying to resurrect it, singing mantras, over it, it's not gonna work. So whether you are asking yourself, should I leave this profession whatsoever, it tells you yes, leave it. If you're asking, should I leave this place of job, yes, absolutely, there is no hope there at all. uh, it's simply it's dead, it's dead. And of course you need to start looking for another job if it's about job, or if you were asking, should I start new career, yes, absolutely. Please start a new career. Now, because this tells you, doesn't tell you what, start new career in what, where do I go from here, we get the card clarification for the death card. As I already was teaching you before, if the card, if one card doesn't give you fully a clear answer to your question, you can clarify this card with something else. And we are having here the Six of Pentacles, and you have this beautiful person who is dressed beautifully, and those less privileged people around this figure, he gives them the money. So of course this is the card which tells you, please do not be afraid to leave this place or this profession because it simply doesn't work for you at all. This card tells you things are gonna be great. Your new job or your new profession is gonna bring you where you gonna be able not just to make enough money for yourself, but you will be able to even help others. Also, if someone's offering you any partnership, like, hey, leave your stupid job, let's start business together, and you doubt, you are scared to leave this situation, please do it, because that's going to be very good for you. If you were afraid to start your own business, this card tells you go ahead and start it. So new job, new profession, whatever you leave is gonna be for better, for good. You have resources, you have talents. What professions are great for this card? People who work in a social area, helping, any helping profession, because you see he's helping people who found themselves in very difficult situation, helping children, helping homeless, helping, working in the organizations, social worker, psychologists which work with people who are dealing with a stress, or those domestic abused women with children. Also the any helping profession, any helping profession, which is connected with helping. You see this card with helping people. This is your true. This is who you truly are. This is who truly you are. Interesting thing that if you help to organize events which gather money for charities, also like that. If you like, interesting thing, this card is good for people working with creating clothes. Like, you want to create a line of clothes which is great quality, reasonable price, but ordinary people can purchase it and be happy, something like that as well. So of course this is very clear answer to your career question, if you chose card number one, my beautiful souls. Now answering your career question, the card number 2. Well, you beautiful woman of justice. So of course, justice is the card of someone who is very just. It's 20, the connected with number 8 and number 22. The truth, the harmony, but also karma. So profession wise, if you are working in any line of work where you are connected with the law, of course, this is judgment. Okay, I'm sorry, judgment, justice. If you connected with the law, with connected with anything, those people who watch the law to be obeyed, those people who watch the justice to find those who needs to be found. Interesting thing that this is a great card for people who are connected with like inspecting. Like you inspect this factory to work good, and you cannot be bribed because you are the justice. So after you inspect something, everyone can be sure it's going to be working fine. Even if you work with finances, if you work with a law firm, or those organizations which taxes, the help for people who apply underprivileged people, so people would get help. Those people who must get help will get help. But also it's great for any profession in which details must be followed. Like you are someone who pays attention to very, very smallest details. It's someone who is extremely honest. And interesting thing that this is a great card for people who work with words, lawyers, writers, people who create such texts that they touch others. Also, organizing something. If you are in management, you're always going to be fair. Figuring out completely difficult issues, you can do it. Judges also come with this profession. So if you are in the profession I have told you, then you're going to be good. Should you change your profession if you do something I have just been talking about? No, because this is a card of not just a person who is a professional. This is the card of a highly trained professional who not just has the knowledge how to do things right, but has the passion to do things right, has the heart, soul, mind to do the things right. And because like such person is not even capable to make a mistake. And usually justice in a professional situation is a card of triumph in their chosen profession. If you are not in the profession which I have just called, if you need more something more creative, something more fun, then probably it would be a good idea to look for something else. But if you are in the profession I have just mentioned, and you feel comfortable there, you feel good there, you feel that you do what you are good at, you do what you are supposed to, you follow your inner passion, you follow your path, then stay there and triumph is going to be yours. This is the answer for the card number 2. Now, the card number 3. Oh, of course, now we are talking about a different story. You are running 23 hours a day and resting 1 hour. You either work at 2 places or even more, because this card of the person who is working at more than 1 place. You are running here and there, and you do tons and tons of things, trying to make ends meet. You rest very little, and unfortunately it doesn't give the results which you want. You might feel like burnout, you are tired, or you do the job for other people. You work overtime and not even being paid fairly. You, if you are working in a team, you do the work for all of them. So, unfortunately, this is a lot of work and not enough money, a little bit of money. The card advises you big time to change what you are doing, because you're gonna burn yourself. You don't have any balance between rest and work. So if you recently started this job and you're hoping that things will get better, unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna get better. If you are planning to get a new job and you were asking, should you, no, that would be a negative answer. So your career questions would lead to one simple advice. You need changes. You need changes which will help you and which will allow you to do your job, to get a good pay, and to balance rest and work. So this card, we need to clarify. We need to get additional information in order to see what else there we can see. Okay. All right. The Sun. Again, just like with the card number 1, if you leave this situation in where you are running here and there, trying to do everyone's job, then it's going to be absolutely fantastic outcome. As long as you stay here, things are gonna stay the same. You're gonna be running here and there, overworking, overstressed, busy, trying to, or you have 2 jobs. Unfortunately, it's not going to lead you nowhere. If you change that, if you were thinking to change profession, you see, if you were thinking to change profession, yes, do it. If you were thinking to leave the job, absolutely, what's going to happen if you do? We see the Sun, the best card in the deck, but the card which has absolutely very clear message here. Please hear me. You only will succeed if you do what you feel passion to. If you don't do what you feel passion to, you're not gonna succeed. You are your energy, especially if you are connected with the sun. If you are fire sign like Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, your creative professions, you are creative, you are the sun. To give you an example of the sun is very simple. Me, I might not be shining for millions or I don't know, billions, but I do shine for several thousand people, probably a little more. So, what I do help people see the best in them and follow their joy and happiness. You are just the same. So, you are designed to shine. You are here to shine. So, what professions are connected with the sun? With the sun, education, any, even you teaching kindergarten or you teaching grown-up people, education, profession connected with children, with animals, even with with animals, like you are training horses or something like this, or dogs. Profession connected with you have this incredible charisma. You are true leader. You are sunshine. You are sunshine. So even if you do get power and high level of position, you are great. You give your all into that position. So you lead everyone. It's like your leadership is always good. This is a card of triumph. This is a card of award. This is a card of you achieving your goal, of a great success. This is a card of you being the sun for people, whatever people you're working with. The same thing, like for example, I've seen, you know what I've seen when I seen these two cards? A woman wanted to become the art therapist. She wanted to help people through art, to get rid of serious childhood traumas and wounds, and also the women who went through narcissistic abuse or are different kind of abuse in relationship. And she was afraid to change her profession. So if your question to change your profession, absolutely this, it's helping people. So for example, you work as a therapist or as a psychologist, as a counselor, as the maybe you can do music therapy, because we, even in Daytona Beach where I live, there is a music therapy where kids with special needs, they being brought there and being taught to play music, or they listen to the music, because music has a sound, and you can do that through art, through music, through your inspirational speeches, through teaching, through giving education. Maybe you can even do a blog, like YouTube channel or a blog where you talk to people and inspire them. Life coaches as well. So all of that, please think about it. Such cards. And card number 4, Wheel of Fortune. I would not say that that you need to change, but at the same time it's a change. You know what? I think I want the clarification for the Wheel of Fortune. Clarification. Page of Swords is a clarification for Wheel of Fortune. So the thing is that you are smart. You are smart, and you fight to have things how they are supposed to be, something like justice. So the thing is that you need to remember that the wheel is turning. The wheel is constantly turning, and the wheel of fortune requires the additional information in order to decide what you want. So if your question was, should I change my job, should I change my profession, you need to dig into it. You need to dig into it, and you need to really truly understand what you want to do, and what you because the thing is that uh, you need to you need additional information to decide, because you are a very talented person. Wheel of Fortune is very talented, and the problem is with extremely talented people is that they often cannot decide what they want to do. It's like, okay, today I'm thinking I want to do this. Tomorrow I want to do this. The day after tomorrow I want to do this. So you need to really decide clearly for yourself. For that, you need to dig your what you want to do, and decide what you want to do. But at the same time, we are looking at Page of Swords here. And Page of Swords is great about analyzing things, analyzing facts, finding the right decision, to, kind of like, it's someone who is very sharp. So if you are like this, you see, it's a Page of Swords is all about mind, the power of mind. So you are great if you are good at being someone who finds decision very fast, someone who finds the information very fast, someone, for example, great for interpreters, great for linguists, great for by the way, medical professions connected with medical care. Also, any information technologies are fantastic for the page. So if you were thinking to go into it, go into it. By the way, the advertisement, PR agencies, advertisement, finding the right information for the people, finding the new goods and promoting it. If you have great fast reaction, if you can concentrate quickly, and if you, by the way, great for auditors, researchers, as I already said, medical care, finding the answers to questions. Maybe you were thinking to open your private detective agency, something like this. All of that is great. By the way, even good for being a journalist, good for those who find details, and really nothing stays hidden from the Page of Swords. He's pretty ambitious. So if you were not capable of deciding, because you have so many talents, what area you need to concentrate on, then concentrate on what I have just told you, and it's a triumphant success will come to you according to the Wheel of Fortune. And the last one, card number 5. Uh, well, yes, it's a card of things happening very fast. You cannot stand routine when everything is happening just the same. You need to change your profession and a job if it's like this boring, dry place or nothing is happening. You need things to move. You need things to move. You need things to move forward. You need to develop. You are someone who needs development. The thing is that this is a card of sudden changes which are just bursting into your life. So for example, you can have the offer for another job, for another career, for another profession. If such things do happen in nearest time or already happen, please take it, because this card is a card of a new job, is a card of a new beginning, but not just a new job, a new beginning. No, this is like bright, interesting profession. Now, what professions are good for eight of wands? Professions which are connected with like commercial abilities, also with information. Great for any science, whatever professions connected with any science, libraries, books, teaching, education, business, but especially this is a great card for any kinds of innovations. So if you are in this profession, stay in it, but very often you will be offered something very, very soon, because these are events which are happening soon. Take it. If you're offered the companionship, take it. If you are offered a new job, take it. These are your new opportunities. And if you have been writing something, or you were thinking to write a book or manuscript or something like this, please write it, because it's going to be awesome and very successful for your future. So this, my beautiful souls, is all I can tell you about their career advice, and I hope it was helpful. I will talk to you again soon. Namaste.